Hello friends, let's make egusi soup without MSG cube or seasoning powder. This egusi soup is so tasty and sweet. So here I have my egusi um, melon seed, 2 cups. I have my sea salt, my all-purpose powder, my palm oil, my habanero pepper or atarudu, and red bell pepper, my chicken and goat meat. Organic chicken and goat meat is better. My onion, my smoked fish, and my stock fish. You can see the smoke and the stock fish is small, so those things, you don't need a lot of those things inside. I have my ugu leaf. You can use any leaf, bitter leaf, pumpkin leaf, and spinach leaf, sorry, any other green leaf at all. So I have my melon seed, that's my egusi. You can see I'm washing it. For those of us that like grinding from the buyers, please do well to go home, wash it. If you want to preserve it, wash and dry and then preserve. You can see the dirt, the poo, the rat poo, a lot of things are inside melons really, so you have to wash and then wash and dry it and then store it in a jar, okay, if you want to keep it for a long time. So please, but by all means, don't grind directly from the mill. You will have lots of dirt inside. So you see how I'm washing it. I wash it for like 3 to 4 times just to take out the unbroken melon and then the the dirt that is inside. And then I'm pouring hot water into my smoked fish and then my stock fish. So the smoked fish, I'll wash out the dirt, and then my onions, I'm using my food processor because the onions is much and I don't want to cry, so it's time to blend my pepper. So after washing, I took out the stick and then I blend it, and then blend it to the how smooth you want it. So I really don't like my pepper very smooth, so I'll just blend it a little bit rough, and then I'll keep it aside, and then I'll pour in my washed melon egusi seed, and then I'll add water. Please be sure to add clean water, and I'll add water, and then I will blend it smooth, okay. So you go ahead and blend, and then while blending, you just get other things ready, your pot, dry pot, and then I'll pour in my melon seed. Okay, you can see I didn't add too much water, it's still a bit thick, okay, and then I'll take it aside. And so on my chicken and goats, this chicken is, I bought it from the poultry farm. Okay, it's live, it's not frozen. I don't do frozen chicken. You know, a lot of things goes into frozen chicken, okay. So I add my salt to taste, and then my onion. You can see the onions I added lots of onion. That is all, nothing more, no MSG, no seasoning powder. Now I don't do garlic and ginger for oil food, like oil food that has oil, because I don't like the way garlic interacts with it. If you like it, go ahead, but I don't, okay. So this is my smoked fish. I'm taking off the skin. I don't cook with the skin, it is smoked. Ideally I shouldn't even be using it, but because I want it, and then I'm taking out the skin. So if you want to add the skin, I won't advise you add the skin, so you take it out. So I just need the fish. I don't need the skin and inside. So I'll take out the skin and the bone, and then I'll wash it thoroughly, and then you can see what I have. I have this fish is quite small, so you can blend the fish if you don't want to see it in your soup. You can blend it very smooth. It's just to improve the taste. And on my pot, I allow my egusi to dry. You can see that there's no water. The water I use in blending it got dried, and then I added my pepper. Please, for this pepper, if you don't have fresh pepper, use dry pepper. I use dry pepper a lot of times. My dry chili pepper can work perfect, so there's no difference. I use it a lot of times, but because I have fresh pepper, that is why I'm using it. And then I'll add my onions. Please, if you want to cook without MSG, you won't be selfish with onion. Please add lots of onion, and if you don't like seeing onion in your food, blend it. This is what will improve the taste. An onion has a way of improving taste no matter what, okay. So I'll add my onion, and then I'll, on low heat, allow it to dry, the water to dry, and then I'll add my palm oil. So palm oil is very healthy. Please don't be deceived. But when you now bleach it, that is when you kill the oil. But as you can see, there's no smoke. Those of us that will fry our egusi to the point that you'll be coughing, please stop it. You don't have to cough. You are killing your food, you are killing the oil. And then I add my all-purpose flour. My all-purpose spice is grind. It has a combination of different spice. It is not compulsory. If you don't have it, please don't beat yourself. And then I added my salt, okay. So your salt is okay so long as you have onion. Your salt is okay. And then I added my chicken and my goat meat stock, and I stir it, and then I'll add water. So I'll add water to the chicken, to the pot I used to boil my chicken, and then I'll just rinse out the any leftover around the pot, and then I'll pour it in. So just add water to a point where it's going to, at least it's going to cover the pot, not to the brim. You can see how much I added, not too much. Don't let your soup to be too watery. And then I will now cover it, and then allow it to boil, to simmer very well, and then everything is going to mix up, and then the onion, the the chicken and the meat and everything is going to mix up together. And then when it now dries, when the water has reduced, you can see that the water is not as much as it was. And then I'll add my ugu. So this ugu, a lot of them went bad, so that's why I had small. So I'll just add it. And please do bitter leaf or anything you have, okay? And then make sure it is the last thing, and then don't overcook. Once you put it, know that your food is ready, just turn it down. And before you crucify me, make sure you try it and let's know how it turns out. Believe me, you will like it. Thank you for watching.